some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. right, come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five, who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them, it's your mans and them. Ladies, you could pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them, it's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right, come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five, who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them, it's your mans and them. Ladies, you could pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them, it's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right, come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five, who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them, it's your mans and them. Ladies, you could pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them, it's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right, come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five, who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them, it's your mans and them. Ladies, you could pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them, it's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right, come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five, who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them, it's your mans and them. Ladies, you could pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them, it's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right, come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five, who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them, it's your mans and them. Ladies, you could pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them, it's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right, come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five, who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them, it's your mans and them. Ladies, you could pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them, it's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right, come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five, who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them, it's your mans and them. Ladies, you could pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them, it's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right, come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five, who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them, it's your mans and them.
I thought we was gonna start mid-conversation, bro.
I was watching.
Y'all spilling champagne and told me you mad rude, yo. It's that bump in his do-rag, that's what it is. I got like a damn shark.
I'm over here trying to talk.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yo, talk.
Yo, you kind of look like a Ninja Turtle right now.
If I was
look like a
president.
substitute teacher with some jeans on.
Say you- Nah, Kyrie do look like a substitute teacher. I'm not gonna
Shark face, shark tails.
Nah, Shay got a question. Shay got a question.
Yo.
He got
What's
a
the word,
question.
y'all? What's the word, y'all?
Hold up.
Nah.
Everybody got a drink, right?
Yeah, everybody got a drink.
Watch out,
What's that?
Drew might
Yo,
spill it.
Yo.
How'd you get that?
Watch out, Drew might spill yours. Don't get too close.
Ladies and
This is the
gentlemen.
election.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies and gentlemen.
boys and girls.
Yo, we about
I would just like to.
Mind you, we've been sipping the whole time. He took his first sip. Kyrie's like, what are you doing?
That niggas done drank a whole bottle.
You waited too long.
Yo.
You waited too long.
Go ahead, Shay.
Anyway,
That's a winner.
2 years. 2 years we've been doing this show. Two of them. We've been through ups and downs,
Downs and ups.
downs and ups,
Side to sides.
lefts and rights.
North and south.
Almost quit a couple times.
More than a couple.
More than a couple, but we made it. Through all the fussing and fighting, we made it. We're here 2 years.
2 years.
Good job, guys. Good job. Very proud. Very proud.
Let's get it.
Very,
2 years
very
anymore.
proud.
Toast.
2 years in the
Y'all
game.
better not spill nothing.
Yeah, Kyrie.
Drew.
Yeah, Kyrie.
Here's
Hold up,
to,
hold up.
I am
Hold
proud
up.
of
Let me
y'all.
get it for the grand. Hold up. Hold up.
Oh shit.
Alright, I gotta get a boomerang. Y'all ready?
All right.
This
This
nigga
toast
Gus.
is for 2 years and many more.
Yeah.
Oops.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You should let me say it.
All right, so you want to do it?
Shit nasty.
Kyrie.
Dang, he got half a cup already. This nigga been thirsty.
Damn.
Kyrie drinking.
I know this nigga Gus not talking. He already went through his second, third cup.
Shit nasty.
Nah.
Yeah.
You said it's nasty?
Yeah, shit nasty. What the f-
Can you drink like an adult, please?
Let's begin.
Nigga said,
Slide on my knob. What's going on, y'all?
What up?
All right. So,
You ain't gonna do the you are now watching your mans in them live. I'm your man.
nigga skipped the whole
Nigga
intro.
drunk. He drunk.
you just. Oh, wow. I'm about to say you just finished. You are now watching your man's on them live. I'm your man's Gus the Third.
I'm your man's Bello.
I'm your man's Austin Felix.
I'm your man's Kyrie.
And I'm your man Shakespeare.
And this is your man's in them live.
Niggas is drinking.
Season 2.
Season 2.
Wow.
For some reason, I want to say Twizzler.
Don't drink no more.
Let the silence be a
Please don't drink no more.
All right, so
Be a
today
sign
we're
of
doing another Q&A.
Live Q&A.
I'm gonna get a first drawer.
Wait, we're not gonna talk about the
Word,
elephant in the
Gus.
room.
Like,
Like,
we had a plan,
Like
Gus.
the country
We had
is
a
going
plan.
like
through
how
some
can we
shit
gloss
right now.
over this
Take the lead,
shit?
take the lead.
So
So,
yesterday was. I thought Drew was a moderator.
I thought I was too, but Gus
He never followed plans.
never follow the plans. Yesterday was a stressful
Why,
time
that's
for a
what it
lot
be.
of people, man. A lot of people are worried. They were worried yesterday.
What was yesterday?
Were you worried?
Hell fucking yeah! I stayed up till 1 o'clock.
Wow.
I went to sleep, and I woke up. I woke up at 5 o'clock to check the results. Then I felt a little bit better. And then I went back to sleep. And then,
Boring.
I was waiting. I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm
Wait,
going to sleep.
I know why you. I know why you said it's boring, right? Where's your TV at? Okay,
I don't get it. What happened to his TV?
because he can't watch the election.
You ain't got no cable?
No, I got a phone though. So yesterday was election day.
Yes, sir.
That's what
The
we're
battle
speaking
between the Bloods and the Crips of politics.
Yep.
The Republic.
Who the Bloods? Who the Bloods?
The
Republicans.
Republic Crips.
the Republicans and Republicans.
Democrats.
Democrats.
and
Yeah, Republicans.
I don't even know if that's right. What up, y'all?
Said it.
Where y'all? Where everybody at in the chat? If you in the chat, say what up. Say what up. The fuck is funny?
It's so funny. It's like we had a concert. You're like, yo, you in the chat, say what up? And then it's like, crickets. Imagine.
You're not imagining.
Imagine you doing a concert, right? And you was promised to have like a good 20, 30 people.
20, 30 people for a
Yeah,
concert.
it's a small venue concert.
That sound like a. That don't sound like a
Oh,
concert.
it sound like an open mic?
Yeah.
That's an open mic.
Imagine you doing an
20,
open
30
mic and
people.
30 heads is supposed to be there. You
That's
go
a lot of
there.
people for an open mic.
I was gonna say 20, 30. That's a good amount. That's a little intimate.
Now
setting.
imagine that was promised, right? You go there and there's nobody there.
Nobody.
Maybe like 1 or 2 people, but
That's
you
all
still
I
gotta
need.
perform like this.
Yeah.
So you be like, yo,
That's
can I
mad
get-
awkward.
Everybody put your hands up.
Woo.
Nah, we gonna sit down. We
You
gonna
hear
talk.
the- you
We
hear one
gonna
single
vibe
clap?
out.
Shit. But all right, so who's winning right now? Or who won? Anybody win yet?
No.
It's not over yet.
It's Joe is in the lead. Joseph is in the lead, 264 to Trump's 214, and there are still some states pending right now.
Because they counting mail on ballots.
The
Yeah,
mail-in ballots.
Nevada,
Nevada,
Georgia.
Georgia. I would have thought Georgia would have got it together
That's
by now.
North Carolina
North
and
Carolina.
Pennsylvania.
Oh, you could tell just by looking.
You don't know the
You
map?
so smart.
You don't know the map?
Mm-mm.
Yo, you know what's crazy? If you look at New York, New York is red.
Yeah, I
Like-
saw that.
Like it's crazy how red New York is, and because New York City is so condensed with so much people, all the votes from New York City basically overpowered the rest of the state.
That's
It made it a
wild.
blue state.
Yeah, even Long Island was red.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
None of us are
I'm
surprised.
surprised about Long Island.
That is
Strong
crazy,
Island.
though. That's
Even
crazy.
Staten Island was red, and Joe Biden still won that state.
Wait, so-
that's crazy.
The population of New York City is more than a lot of.
The population is more than the whole. I think it's more than maybe
Most
not more
of the
than
most of
entire
the
state.
population of the state is in New York City.
Yeah,
Wow.
There's 8 million people.
out of the 10
In
million
New York, yeah.
outside of the city.
So that's all land.
Basically.
It's
I mean, but it's like
literally
that most of the country. Like if you look at all of these states in the middle, like the Midwest, it's not. Those are not really highly populated states. They're
Have you ever
huge
been
as
to the
fuck.
Midwest?
Have you
ever been to the Midwest?
No.
Drew, I know you've been to the Midwest, right?
Yeah. Oh, I was about to say. Okay, I see the blue dots. The dots
means
in the
who's
middle.
leading.
So-
Who's leading? Okay.
So none of y'all are like anxious about this election? Like none of y'all feel like
Nope.
No, I'm not anxious at all. I think Joe Biden's gonna win, but regardless,
it doesn't matter to you, right?
Yeah. Keep it a buck.
Yeah, when it started, I was like, damn, it's kind of looking like this nigga Trump gonna win again.
Yo, I saw that show. I was like, damn.
Because his numbers was going crazy, and they were saying that Florida is always like the one of the main states that kind of determine who is going to be president, and and Trump won Florida.
Did y'all off mic? You asked the question like during Trump.
when I score, what up? My fault.
During Trump's presidency, did you feel any effects of his the laws that was being made that during his presidency? Like, do you feel like? Can you believe that it's been 4 years and that he's been in office?
I mean, I don't think I have any. He impacted me any way.
Like directly impacted.
Direct,
like,
yeah. I feel like. I mean, he doesn't really pass a lot of laws.
Good
You
looks
would
on the
have to-
stemmies though.
Yeah, yeah, well, yeah. That was more a bipartisan thing, but I feel like
Who?
But I feel like he doesn't. His stuff doesn't affect me. Now, if I didn't have a job, I would say his handling of the coronavirus affected me.
You said Kanye for 2020. You know some people could vote for him in certain states, right?
Yeah, he got 50,000 votes, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Some people was putting
Disney.
Disney, Mickey
I was
Mouse.
looking for him too, but I wasn't gonna vote for him.
These
I'm
states
like, you
be
wasted
wildin'.
all that time to go to polls to put Mickey Mouse. Like, what?
They
Look at
trolling.
who's voting.
I got a question.
Our
for
generation,
y'all,
a bunch of fucking trolls.
though. Right.
Yo, did y'all go on social media during election? Like, was your social media acting up? I know my social media with people I went to high school with, like everybody was going back and forth, like, oh, I'm not voting, my votes don't count, and then people going back and forth with people who said they not voting. Then like it was just crazy. Like people was really arguing on social media about this election. Like it was mad tension. Like was it like that for y'all?
I just mind my
Yeah.
I wasn't on no social media.
Yeah, me neither.
I was on
You're
it
not
for
really
a little
on
bit.
social
You
but
never
I
on
saw
social
it.
media.
I'm always
That's funny.
not on social media.
Oh,
He said that's funny. He was already ready.
Is YouTube counted as social media?
that's a good question.
I'm
Is it
always
really?
on YouTube.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's social.
Is
it's
it really?
YouTube
yeah, you
almost
can be
feels like
social.
its own thing, though. It doesn't
Yeah,
even feel
YouTube
like
is like a whole nother world.
YouTube is YouTube.
none of the social media platforms can come near to competing with YouTube. YouTube is like its own world.
That's a problem.
But I got a question though for y'all. So
What's
like
the
when y'all think of like policies and the president, right? Like what's something that you interested in seeing change? Like if it could happen, anything in your mind, like, hey, if this person did this, they 100% got my vote. Like what's for me personally, I like the idea of free school, abolishing student debt.
Abolishing slavery.
Stupid. Abolishing student debt, basically just wipe it out of existence. I listened to Joe Rogan talk about it, and I was like, damn, it can't like that. That's really something that's like value, but everything has its pros and cons. But
Watch
like,
that Kanye interview.
I did watch that Kanye interview.
Yeah, I think that's where I seen him said it.
Yeah,
last.
he
always talks about
he
it,
was
though.
live during the election too.
Yeah,
I was
caught a little
watching
bit
that.
of it.
Yeah, but like, what's something y'all think would like sell y'all? Like y'all would vote. Y'all would take that vote right away.
I think free school is definitely number one.
Oh,
You know you can get that in New York, right? New York
Can?
State. Yeah.
you could.
SUNY, CUNY.
You just
Well,
gotta work for the There's a trade-off.
You have to live in the city for 5 years or something
And-
like that.
yeah.
Stay for 5 years.
I live in Queens.
I'm talking about for everybody though. Like,
Right.
Oh,
you know, free school,
right.
free, because the way that the system is set up when it comes to college, you're a slave as soon as you graduate, and you're trying to pay back loans that you might never pay back. So I think you dig a trench for yourself, and by the time you get out, you're just so worried about paying off your student debt, or you have so much debt, so much pressure that can affect young kids coming straight out of college, and I don't think it's fair. Healthcare too.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, healthcare might be number one. I think
Number
healthcare is number one.
free
yeah,
universal
healthcare.
healthcare. Universal healthcare
yeah,
for
we
everybody.
need that in this country.
Yeah, that's number one for me.
So if they said I'm fighting for free universal health care, you like, yeah, you got my vote 100%.
That's a check.
I mean, that's okay. Yeah,
If you
there's
show-
other things, but that's something
Yeah,
that
if
you would
show-
like to see.
If you show
happen.
me, if you show me a concrete plan on how you gonna do that, that's different.
Does it have to
But
be
if you just,
concrete?
it has to be concrete. Because if you just, because how many years we done voted for somebody who said they was gonna do something and they didn't do it.
Yeah, there's ideas all
Yeah.
the time.
But they have a whole lot of ideas. But if you show me a plan that you have something like, I'm gonna do A, B, C to get to, you know what I'm saying?
Get
D.
to D.
Pause.
Yeah, what you do? Then yeah, I could agree with you.
Right.
Like one of the things I would like to see is the stoppage of like certain, pardon me, the stoppage of certain how do I put this? Not stereotypes, but like things that are used against our people. Let's put it that way. I don't know how to word it.
Certain systems. That's
Certain
So
certain
biases.
systems that are in place, like redlining. I feel like it may not be visible like as powerful as it once was, but it still exists.
A lot of people don't
You-
know what that is.
You know they
Yeah.
do that in the city, right?
Mhm.
Where
Oh yeah.
with zoning,
Yeah.
with zoning, how they do it in the city, like certain zones. I'm not too familiar, but the cities put certain zones in certain school districts, and it's like, however, how much income in that zone gets more tax dollars or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So like, New York is actually very segregated regarding that.
Yeah.
Like, you can see like the disparities between different zonings and wherever you live and how much like stuff you're gonna get for your community.
Yeah. Like if you really have high hopes for your community, you want to see your community grow, you have to literally be involved in your community. Like, like with the people, with these like community groups, community
Municipalities.
boards and all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Because they talk about stuff like that. Like there was a project I was working on in the Bronx, and we were converting
2-family home.
there was a warehouse that was used for something, and we were converting it for another use, but we had to get confirmation through the community board, and like basically the people who lived in the area, they're like, hey, we don't want this type of warehouse here, we don't want this use here, if you're gonna do this, we want this. Like, they want a nice fence, they don't want a regular industrial fence in their neighborhood. Like, it's like shit like that. Like, me personally, I've never sat in the community board in my community to hear things like that. So it's like, if you
never
really
did
want
the Queens community,
Huh?
you never did the
Community
Queens
board.
You never try to join the
I'm
community
not from
on
Queens.
Jamaica Avenue.
I mean, you don't have to be from Queens. It's all where you reside.
Brooklyn,
don't-
baby.
Nah, but I mean, for me, what I'd like to see is more focused on police reform, healthcare.
Definitely.
Also, I would like to see like some plans for the minority communities when it comes to jobs.
Please give us a shot. Please.
Hold on. Sorry. 'Cause-
You know, like,
Notice how everyone spoke once
Yeah.
you started. it
and
was
you
like,
know, it's all right. I'm taking note of this.
Hold
One.
on,
Go ahead.
Kyrie.
What do you want to say?
No, like, because I was thinking as everybody was talking, like, about minorities, to be more specific and not to bunch us all together.
I mean, but technically we are minorities, right?
yeah, but they bunch us all together.
You're saying to say black.
But I don't. I
Black community
personally, I'm
specifically.
talking about minorities.
You're
as a
talking
group.
about,
Yes.
you know,
No, but I'm saying, like, that's what I
Hispanic.
would want the president to
Oh, okay. Well,
to
then
set
you
up
say that.
bunches all-
Yeah.
Bunches all together.
Okay.
Yeah.
said, all right, well, you
that's
say
that's
that.
the thing. I understand that.
You say that.
I understand all of us in the melting pot together are minorities, but we gotta stop just labeling all of us together as minorities, because certain groups have certain things. Like, you'll walk into a Dunkin' Donuts and see like Indian people own that Dunkin' Donuts, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'll walk into what?
Nothing.
Why are you doing that? Keep going.
I'm listening. Go ahead. I'm rocking with you right now.
He
Go
didn't know
ahead.
where you was going with it.
I'm not gonna front. I was like,
What do you think I was gonna say? You walk into Dunkin' Donuts to see mad fucking donuts. I'm tired of this shit.
I thought you was gonna say
Get some
something else.
salad in this motherfucker.
Hold up.
But,
vote for
my
me.
fault. When I Skull said I'm 22 and haven't gone to college, if anything, I'd try trade school. One Eye Skull, if you went to trade school, what would be your trade?
Not even
But
that.
but yeah. Oh,
Is
go
there a that's another thing. Is there somewhere for when you finish trade school for you to get a job? You know what I'm saying?
The good thing about trade schools, though, a lot of them have
Development
partnerships.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people go from trade school right into a job.
And it's
Yeah.
like electricians, they have like this thing where it's like, it's like you do like 5 years
Apprenticeship?
Yep.
Yeah, you do 5 years and then you become like some shit where you make like you work for the union and you make money and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I think they do that with trade schools. But one of the things when the economy goes bad, a lot of trade jobs tend to be like, it tends to hurt them more because, say for construction, I mean you may know the answer to this, but certain jobs stop because there's no money coming in.
With
And
COVID,
not with the city, but like let's say like
yeah.
you know.
But with the thing with COVID is construction was one of the things that was deemed essential. So while everybody else stopped, all the people who had who did construction and trades job, they all worked. Their job sites
still
probably
out there.
closed down for a little while
Yeah.
just to get things in order, but they
But I
opened
feel
right
like
back up.
I feel like with the city it's probably more different because you have a contract. If I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken.
No, I'm
So-
talking about private companies too.
oh private
yeah.
companies.
Construction was going.
I feel like when it comes to like those things, I like I said, you were right. So, but I would feel like those take a hit because it's like, okay, well, we gotta take a hit. We gotta wait for these things, you know, with COVID and stuff, and then we'll come back. But I mean, with COVID, everybody was getting hit, so I can't even say
Yeah.
trade jobs. Like I know people working other jobs that just lost their jobs. But like I said, I just feel like president needs to focus on Medicare, police reform, job, unemployment.
Opportunities for
And yeah, those are my 3 big things. 4.
anything with the environment.
Actually, I would like to see them
My bad,
focus
Shake.
more.
My bad,
No, that's a good point. Sorry, Shake. What are you gonna
said,
talk about? Dunkin' Donuts again? Nah. You're right. The environment is definitely a focus, but I feel like a lot of politicians really don't make an effort when it comes to the environment.
Nope, they hired
Maybe
someone.
Obama
talk about it.
Obama did somewhat of it, but I feel like Trump, you know, he took away some of those,
Yeah,
environmental
I think
stuff.
Trump focused a lot on the military.
Yeah.
And immigration.
Yeah, I heard that
And
Slim Shady
Immigration is
said
pretty big.
that's why your shirt snap underneath. Anyway, I just want to say, not there.
He got a white G on.
Anyway,
I think. Oh, my fault.
My
fault.
All right, like I was saying, like you go into certain areas and you see certain people own certain stores, certain properties, and you just want to be able to. What the fuck? Can I talk?
Bro, I laughed. I didn't laugh. I coughed and this nigga started laughing. I was not laughing, bro. I promise you. It was the bubblies. The bubblies made me cough.
Let me just read this. Isaiah Goodwin said, "If Trump,
Yo, what up, Zay?
damn, okay, if Trump win the blame, if Trump wins the
nigga
blame
mad
black
as fuck.
people, black men hashtag
Here this nigga go.
will be blown up."
The fuck you pointing at me for? I ain't got shit to say.
Wait, can you read that again?
All right, he said Isaiah Goodwin. Well, if Trump win, the blame black men hashtag gonna blow up on Twitter, I guess.
Actually, they're blaming white women, but next.
Are they really?
Yeah. But a lot of people don't realize that actually most genders, minority genders, had more Trump support in 2020, and the least, well, white men actually had decreased its support of Trump in 2020, but they're blaming white women on Twitter, saying that white women voted more for Trump this year than they did in 2016.
But
So
that's not a fact. That's what you're telling me.
No, there's a poll on that's
So
just
it's a fact.
Yeah.
So white women
Yeah.
still voted for Trump.
Yeah, but it's across everybody. Black
Oh.
men voted more for Trump in 2016. Black women voted more for Trump in
Really?
2016 to 2020.
And white men voted
White
less.
voted less. Yeah. Latino men, Latino women.
Latino went up, right?
Yeah. In Florida, yeah. So yeah, that trending doesn't sound sound correct. Try again.
Try again, motherfucker.
All right. So
Yeah, I think in 2016 we didn't have two good candidates, and I feel like this
Think
year
we have two good
didn't
candidates
have
now?
we didn't have two good candidates.
when will we have?
Well, I
six-
think it
20
was different in 2016 because I think with Biden, people are a little bit more hesitant because they feel like he was not a strong leader. Like they feel like maybe he won't be able to run the country.
The same thing with Hillary, though.
No, but Hillary, people did not trust her. Like they
Yes.
felt like
Okay.
Right, yeah.
she
Yeah.
was
Too
corrupt.
shady.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, they had reasons to feel like
She-
this woman is not a good person.
Yeah, that I don't think they were.
That's
They
crazy.
don't think they were.
You
ever-
didn't win because we didn't feel that you were a good person.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I also think that Hillary underestimated. I think we all underestimated Donald Trump for 2016, but I think the Democratic Party underestimated Donald Trump greatly. They did not think he was gonna win. They thought it was gonna be easy. Like and
2016 or
2016,
Okay.
and he won.
Yeah.
So
His marketing and promotion and ads and all that, it was actually like his team did a really good job
in 2016.
Yeah.
very.
So did you admire
You know,
his
very
team?
niche
No,
too.
looking
You know what I
back on
think
it,
what
because
he
Joe
did?
Rogan brought it up on his podcast when they were talking about the election live, and they showed it, and I'm like, damn, like it's actually his content was actually like there.
Yeah.
His message was there. He reached out to everybody.
Yeah.
He was very direct and everything.
He had
like,
and he had a specific demographic of people, like
Yep.
what you were saying about. I think it was Kyrie that said it. You were talking about his policies. He's talking about enforcing the border. He's talking about having the country go back to what it was.
Jobs, yeah.
Jobs going up.
He's speaking
unemployment
to
going-
what-
He's speaking to a certain demographic of
Yeah.
people who felt like the country was better. 50 years ago or 100,
Yeah,
whatever, how many years
exactly.
ago. So when you do that, you can't count anybody out. So,
Honestly, I think. I
Wait,
mean,
Isaiah said, my fault, Kyrie. He said, let's be honest,
I didn't think
nobody
he was gonna
trusts.
read that
He
comment.
said nobody trusts the woman to be president. Yo, Zay, you about to get canceled, boy. How do y'all feel? Today? Y'all feel good?
You feel good about what? What he said? I don't agree with his statement, but that's
I
just.
don't agree with that either. Just not Hillary.
I think
I think that was
bad
the main
history
thing.
followed her.
That was the main thing in 2016. People didn't trust Hillary, and they didn't feel like she was a good person. I
said that
personally
already.
was like, hell no. And Trump, I was like, hell no. So, hell no.
Basically, that's what we got from that.
If you could think of like one celebrity or just someone in your mind that sticks out, that doesn't necessarily have to be a politician that you would feel like would be a good president, who would it be?
Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington?
All right, my fellow Americans. All right, okay. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna we're gonna make America good.
Yeah, you could have did better than that.
Yeah, the delivery was
I
trash.
thought you was going to kill it.
a celebrity that could make a good president.
Yeah, maybe not even a celebrity, but like just someone who you feel like you could see them becoming a president and
Damn.
doing a good job.
J. Cole,
You know what's crazy? I was thinking that in my head too.
Kendrick.
But nah,
Nah.
I'll take that back.
You know who I feel like would be a good president? And Joe Rogan. I feel like he'd be a decent president. But
Yeah.
that's just like
I can see that. I can see that.
that's just like
I
you know,
cannot
out
see
there.
that.
I feel like he would. He seems like a fair dude. I also like what's his name?
Jay-Z,
No.
No, not Jay-Z.
Charlemagne,
No, not Charlemagne. Fuck, what's his name?
Joe
50
Budden.
Cent.
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. That would be a good president. That would be
I feel like Dave Chappelle would be a good ass president.
He won't be in that White House,
Jay-Z.
though.
I'll vote Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
You think really? You really think? I don't agree with that.
I'll vote Jay-Z.
Jay-Z
But why
too
would you vote?
secretive for
Why
me.
would you vote Jay Z?
Trump ain't secretive. His taxes
No,
been
Trump
hidden
is-
for years.
Trump is they all secretive, but Jay-Z is too silent.
I feel like everybody.
Why would you vote for Jay Z? What would make you feel like?
I feel like he's well
from
rounded. He
Brooklyn.
makes he doesn't make like from my understanding. I don't really know the nigga, but like
Sound like you on a
from
first name
Brooklyn,
basis with him.
like
I
I
don't know,
feel like
nigga.
he thinks about his actions before he takes them.
So he's logical.
Yeah.
He like that's not enough.
Isaiah Goodwin said
I mean,
Ice
if
Cube.
Trump could
Ice
be
Cube.
president,
Ice Cube wouldn't be bad.
Yeah. I feel like for the most part, he's been.
Riva said Lin Manuel Miranda.
Ice Cube is a good one.
Ice Cube was a good one. Yeah.
Ice Cube is a good one. He's been like political somewhat since the beginning of his
I'm
career.
sorry, not for the country.
Nah, he wouldn't be bad. He's actually more action oriented
Yeah.
entertainer.
I don't know who Lin Manuel Miranda is. Apparently, he's an actor, singer, rapper.
Somebody said this nigga Zay is an idiot.
Looks like Austin a little bit.
He drunk, y'all.
They said Tory Lanez.
Nigga said Tory Lanez.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody gotta watch out for their feet.
Kyrie, who do you? Anybody for you?
Watch your step.
Honestly, this is a real hard question. I can't really think. There's not a lot of people that I would really.
I know someone comes to mind.
Nobody.
Shay thinking of
John Blanks.
Terry Crews.
Oh, Shay. Shay, you not talking? Was it me? It wasn't me.
Oprah?
Oprah. Gail King. It's like, nah, I'm just fucking with you.
Oprah? Y'all don't think Oprah?
I used to.
I don't
would,
trust Oprah really no more.
Years ago, I would have said Oprah, but
There was
lately,
talks of her of years ago. There was
Yeah.
like talks of like, hey, she would.
Kanye, y'all wouldn't want Kanye to be president.
No.
I don't think Kanye's stable.
Yeah.
I agree.
Can't trust
You don't
somebody.
think people?
I don't trust somebody that's one day feels one way and then changes. He's
He
like
gonna be
Donald Trump.
You gotta define what stable is. You know what I'm saying? Traditionally, stable means.
You ask him his opinion one day, the next day he changes his
He
mind.
thinks like an artist. Like he
Yeah.
thinks like a.
Yeah.
Perfect.
He doesn't. I feel like
He has a creative mind.
exactly. His mind is made for creation.
He gonna make the White House slanted.
He gonna do something. 1 second we cool, next second we in war. I don't know. Shake.
Shake like, fuck this.
Like, fuck y'all niggas.
Gus, did you say
Somebody said Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry?
Yeah, Tyler Perry would be cool. You know, one day he walk out as Tyler Perry, the next day Medea. Hello.
Tyler Perry, okay.
That'd be a cool one.
I don't know. I don't know about Tyler Perry.
What about Will Smith?
You know,
That would be a
Hell
love.
no.
Everybody would love this. If
Hell
Will Smith,
no.
was
nah, he wouldn't
president,
be a bad president.
Hell
though.
Everybody would love.
He wouldn't be a
Those
bad
other
president.
countries will
There'll
walk
be
all
no
over him.
war for that 4 years. There'll be no war.
Those other countries will walk all over him.
Why you
and
say
he'd
that?
be crying like he was at the Red Table Talk. I ain't fucking with Will Smith. Fuck out of here.
Eyes red.
You know the sun is up. Will, why you look like that?
All right, this nigga Zay Wildin'. He said Cat.
Cat Williams. Hell no.
Pippin.
The last thing I heard about Cat Williams was when he was getting choked out by that kid.
Kid. Yeah. He had a special. He had a stand-up special on Netflix.
Yeah.
A little bit after that. It was funny. It was cool. But shit, are y'all ready to dig into this bowl?
Yeah, I think we're tired of talking about the election.
Let's do it.
You got tired of talking about the election?
I mean, I'm not, but
I mean, what's the story now? Did it change?
This updates or you have to refresh it?
Yeah, updates. I mean, they're counting votes by hand.
I think right now they're actually counting like major states' votes.
Oh, Dwayne Johnson. The Rock. No? I could see The Rock as president.
He wouldn't be bad.
I mean, image-wise, I guess.
I mean, that's a big nigga.
Image wise.
Image-wise,
Imagine he
be
pull
bad.
up to meet somebody in
Word.
that foreign policy and say, hey, what's up? What's going on?
Kevin Hart.
No.
Kevin Hart played too much, nigga.
No.
All right, so the first statement I drew.
Wait, let the people know we switching
Yeah, I was
topics.
about to
Like,
say.
I thought I did it already. All right,
Yo,
so
if you in the chat, we about to switch it up. We pulling out questions out of the bowl for the Q&A. If you have any questions that you want to ask your mans, make sure you throw them in the chat and we will answer them.
don't be afraid to ask Gus direct questions.
Yes. Ask whatever you want.
Don't-
Ask Shake
don't
too.
be
Ask Shake-
afraid.
Shake quiet
Ask
over
Gus.
there.
This is Ask Gus.
this is Ask Austin because nobody know who Austin is.
That's not even my name.
Exactly. Ask Austin who the hell he is. Shit. All right, so let me read this first question statement, whatever this is.
In the mic.
Gun control.
The life of Martine said, "Why my son Shake so quiet though?"
Let's talk about gun control.
All right.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, so
Oh,
Y'all think everybody should have guns or nobody should have guns?
oh, so you're not gonna let him ask the question? You're just gonna?
You taking too long. I didn't even know what the question was.
Damn, what
but-
was in your drink? You a different Austin today.
I don't know. I'm asking Shake.
Wait, that was your question. That was your question? Oh.
I'm asking Shake though. No,
that's
because
exactly what it said.
I feel like
though.
gun control is something that also leads back to like politics and election, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But Shake, everybody get a gun or nobody get a gun?
Y'all cut me off again. I'm gonna shut the fuck up for the whole show next time.
Oh, that's
The
why you
whole
was
show,
quiet?
Yeah.
Oh man, who cut you off?
Boom.
Oh my god.
I ain't cut you off.
Boom.
I did not cut you
Y'all
off.
cut me off again. I'm gonna be quiet for
Answer
the whole
the
show.
question.
You know what? Next time I'm gonna get up and leave and I'm gonna call your girl. That's what the
Listen.
fuck I'm gonna do.
Hold
Stop
on.
fucking playing with me.
Answer
If
the
I got
question.
something to say, let me say my piece and I'll be quiet. And this motherfucker think Dunkin' Donuts so fucking funny, huh? Over here sipping Starbucks. Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers
Yeah, we supposed
want
to
me to-
cancel
you- y'all
Starbucks.
want
Y'all-
Starbucks?
Yeah,
Y'all did.
we supposed to cancel
Y'all
Starbucks. Your ass
motherfuckers want
over
me
here.
to drink
Nah.
coffee,
We gonna
so I
cancel
don't-
your ass
so
now.
why you
You
gotta
over here.
talk so loud?
Nah.
I'm trying to
Cause we
have
gonna
an
no, cause you over here
elevated
sipping Starbucks. We about to cancel you now, huh? Huh?
Gus just finished it. Yeah.
This nigga finished that.
And he
whole
just said it
bottle.
was nasty.
That was his
Austin
fifth
is
cup.
an alcoholic. All right, he's an alcoholic now.
Hold on.
Now I got a whole lot to say. I'm tired of this shit. No, stop cutting me off when I got something to say.
Into the fucking.
Shut the fuck up. Say it again. Stupid bitch. Now, gun control. Do I feel like everybody should have a gun? No. Does everybody have the right to defend themselves? Hell yeah.
Without a gun?
Word, you fucked me up with that one.
Do I feel everyone should have a gun? No. I feel like certain people should be checked before they are given a gun.
Do you feel like everybody should have the right to have a gun?
You should have the right, but not everyone should have one.
Okay.
Okay.
I think the question that was on that paper that I threw
Before
out
you threw it away.
was really, it was like, should nobody have a gun or should everybody have the right to
You
have a
just
gun?
asked that.
No,
We
that was
literally
the thing.
just.
Should no. Okay.
I wish
That's
we had
what
the
I
paper.
All right, just
Yeah.
make sure.
I believe in the right to have a gun. I believe in that right, the choice.
You think
nigga
it
don't-
should? You think it should be equally easy to obtain a weapon in different states?
Define easy.
In the South, you could get a gun easy.
Yeah.
In New York, you got to go through a fucking expensive process
Yeah.
to be able to.
Costs about $1,500 to get one.
Yeah.
Do you know what it would be like if everybody in New York
And
had
that,
a
they
gun?
have to approve you. They have to. They have to. And if they deny you, you don't get your money back.
What?
If they deny you, you do not get your money back.
That's why you got to make sure if you're going to get
It
a gun
says it
over here.
online. It's not guaranteed.
Shit,
I think
that's
the
crazy.
application fee is $350. That's just for the application, but you might get denied.
Your record got to be squeaky clean.
You applied?
And you
No,
got
I
to have
just
a
was looking at- I
job.
was just researching.
You have that. You have to have a
I
job.
wanted to, but I
too.
was like,
That would
that
make
shit
sure.
made me turn back. Like, hey, y'all niggas ain't gonna just take my $350.
I think someone told me today that in order for you to have your concealed carry permit, that you need to have like a business or something making over a certain amount of money
In New York?
in New York. Well, he's in
In New York City, probably.
Okay.
In New York City, probably. But I think New York State, like people who live on large acres of land or whatever, or have property like that, I think they allow them. But
When
I
I
don't think
was-
it's as easy as the South still. Even if you upstate in New York.
The South, you go to the corner store and get a gun.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to be firearm?
Are you changing the question?
No, I'm just.
I don't want to be a firearm.
But do you want to possess one? Do you guys want to own a firearm?
Yes.
I went to a gun range. It was amazing.
Yes.
Yes.
You?
Not really.
Not really?
You
No?
don't care?
Can I answer my question?
But I don't want
I don't
no
need you to
handgun. I
answer
want
for
some
me.
big
You
shit.
talking to me or Gus?
Both of you guys. You guys are talking in unison. It doesn't matter to me. I can live without getting a gun, and I wouldn't mind getting one. That's a very Gus answer, right?
How do you feel
No.
about your neighbor having one and you not?
Honestly,
having
I'm
one?
not a big proponent of gun rights. To be honest, I feel like
Huh?
What?
I'm not a big proponent of gun rights. Like
they
people,
said component. I'm like, what?
nah, big proponent of gun rights. I feel like
Of gun rights. Okay, that's what you're saying.
yeah,
Okay.
I feel like a lot of people, and this is my opinion. I feel like a lot of people abuse having a gun, and I understand like if you feel like your residence is in danger, like you feel like somebody trying to come in your crib, shit like that. Like I understand that, but then I feel like some people have guns just to use it as a threat, and I don't feel like you should have that. I think there should be an extreme thorough check. Like, no, not anybody should get a gun, and it needs to be a mental test, like not some easy 10-question quiz about can you walk across the street and shit like that. Like I need like a real in-depth
So you have a
answer.
problem with like the South? You would.
I wouldn't live in the South personally.
But you would want more stricter
Yeah.
gun laws in the South.
I feel like, yeah. I mean, well, the thing is, it's hard to do that in the South because the South is very it's more rural. Like
I said you would want it though.
I can't. No, I wouldn't say I want that. I feel like the culture in the South is different from the North.
Okay.
So like the North is very like more densely populated, like more people and like less space, and like just the attitudes are different. In the South, like people have been having guns. You know, they live by their guns, they hunt and stuff like that a lot in the South, and it's just their way of life.
What about protection for yourself?
See, I understand that, but I still feel like not everybody needs a gun per se.
Right, but I'm saying like, do you believe in?
I'm not gonna get one
Well,
unless I live somewhere.
But the thing
Let me
is,
say, hold up, Shay. Let me finish this.
Hold on. But the thing is, if like in the South, a lot of people have guns.
Harold's making.
So it's like
hey babe,
like you'll think twice before you approach somebody. You know what I'm saying? You're a little more cautious when you make your next move. So say like somebody's planning to rob you. They might think twice because he might have it on.
Everybody got it in the glove box in the
exactly.
South.
And not even a glove box. Some of the states is open carry.
Yeah.
That's another open carry is like it's crazy when you see people literally walking with ARs down the street because they can. Like
it's kind of fire.
I'm exercising my
crazy.
right.
Kind of fire. What about
But you don't see black people doing that.
Nah.
Oh yeah, they do.
Well, I saw a video, but I only saw one.
There's
video.
a lot of white people that do it, and a lot of them could walk past white cops. And it's just for me being from here in New York, that bothers me that they don't even hesitate because this person is walking around with an AR loaded.
And that goes back to your original question. What rules I would change? Let it be an even playing field.
Right.
That's what I would want. Let it be an even playing field. That goes back to my Dunkin' Donuts analogy because a lot of other
Which you didn't finish. But
I didn't. A lot of other races could do things, own certain properties, you know what I'm saying, walk with a different type of demeanor because they know they're not going to be approached. But when it comes to us black people, we got to walk on eggshells. We got to, look both ways before even leaving the house. You know what I'm saying? We deserve the right to walk around freely, be able to go home, leave, go to our job, come home in one piece. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that we need to change. Like you said with the police reform. And like being able to own a business without hassle, own a property without hassle. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like go to a bank and be able to get a loan without hassle. Because it seems like all the time, like, you know what I'm saying? I always say, being black is a struggle, but I wouldn't give it up for anything else. I would never give up being black. But that shit harder than a motherfucker. Let me tell you, that shit hard. It's hard being black out here. But, you know what I'm saying? Like now I feel like if you want my vote, you gotta, I feel like younger presidents or younger people in office is one thing we need to start. Younger people have to be sitting in those seats who understand where we're coming from. You know what I'm saying? That understands. I need somebody who's been in my shoes before to be up there. I understand Joe Biden went to the Navy and all that shit, but you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? You never been in my shoes before. Barack was the closest thing, and I could say he's probably been the closest thing to somebody that was in my shoes.
Yeah. He is the closest.
You know what's funny? Like,
Nigga leaned on you.
nah, it's like there's a video.
That made me so uncomfortable. Nigga said.
I think that just
Why?
shows a little bit about you and
Why though?
maybe you need therapy, Austin.
But why you had to put your arm on him?
Because it's my man's. So
And them love.
thank you.
You better
All
get
right,
some
so-
sanitizer.
I just seen
You still got more in that cup?
Mm-hmm. It's something in here.
Ain't shit in that cup.
I just seen Barack Obama. I don't know if y'all seen this video of Barack Obama shooting like a three-pointer. Like the black in me is like, oh, it's but it's like, yo, like that will win us over. Like, yo, he got my vote. Like if he was running and I see that video of him shooting that three-pointer and then walk away, I'm like, yo,
Bro, hold on, Barack out here running fives? That got my vote, bro. Come on
I'm saying,
now.
like, what is it? Like, are we easily impressed as a
think
community?
people vote for who they feel comfortable with. They don't vote for what policies come out. They're like, oh, yo, he's speaking to me. That shit, yo, I'm about to vote for him. Then 3 years down the line, like, yo, this motherfucker didn't do shit for me.
Right.
Well, I think
Buyer's remorse is very
Yeah.
prominent for people who vote for candidates that they like.
I think everybody votes for different reasons, though. Some people vote for the policies. They don't. Some people don't necessarily like the actual president, but they like the policies that they're putting in place. Some people vote
But
to
how do
feel
you
like
do that, though?
they just
Like-
I don't know.
How do you vote for somebody you don't like and then vote for their policies? Like, how does
What
that?
is so funny? What did I miss?
Nigga said like he had to burp.
I was like, is he gonna vomit? Like, don't vomit here. Like,
One Eye Skull said Obama knew how to talk. It's a fact.
true.
You gotta
True.
walk
He had
too.
he had to get for
These are
gab.
politicians.
He was one of the politicians that you could say had a little bit of swagger.
Smooth.
It's real smooth.
Obama, smoothest president we've ever had.
Yeah.
Well,
I'd agree. But yeah, so you guys are all bullish on the gun laws.
Oh, that's another thing I wanted to say before Shake cut me off.
Go ahead.
I was over here talking about Dunkin' Donuts again.
Well, what was my point with the Dunkin' Donuts? If you,
It don't matter.
if it does matter, what was my point?
What I was gonna
What was
say
my
about
point? No. Don't avoid what I'm saying. What was my point?
I wasn't listening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah. Nigga said, yeah.
I was gonna ask Kyrie.
You look like fucking Vegeta.
I was gonna ask Kyrie. I look like Vegeta.
I
look like Vegeta.
You gonna ask me a question? You looking at me?
Why
everybody-
Kyrie is laughing? I want to know.
I knew Drew was gonna ask Kyrie.
My hair is braided. My hair's not out. But it's still funny.
Why I can't laugh? Why everybody else laugh but you wanna?
What I wanted to ask,
what did I gotta do to
Because
y'all
my
on the
question
show?
was pointed to you.
But
was aimed to
but
you.
Everybody else
And
laugh.
I'm
What
gonna
does it
ask you a
matter?
question.
Okay, what's the question?
It's the last question I'm gonna ask about the gun laws.
Go ahead.
So, how do you feel about the whole point of the Second Amendment, which was to, just in case we had a tyrannical government that decided to enforce their own rules and not follow the rules that were put in place, the other amendments, and go walk over people's rights. How do you feel about that? Like, let's say the government did go crazy and they did decide to like
Violate rights.
violate rights, make everybody stay home. Can't come outside, can't do what you want to do. If you do, then they got a whole army outside waiting for you with guns and stopping you from going outside. How do you feel about that?
And you don't have no gun to
You have nothing to protect yourself with.
or fight
See, that's
back.
I feel like that's a different situation. That one, like, I'm not okay with anybody's rights being violated. I don't think that we should feel like their rights are being violated in the Second Amendment. But I also feel like even if as long as you impose something that's not violating somebody's rights, I don't see what the big deal is.
So in that situation, if your rights were being violated, would you feel better if you were protected?
No, well, I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, and I would.
So you would feel better having a gun.
I mean, but I feel like nothing's gonna change
What do you mean?
if I have a gun and my rights being violated.
You would have something to protect yourself
Protect
and to
myself.
fight the government that's trying to oppress you.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's different.
The
of
right to bear
course.
arms. Man.
But I feel like that's very extreme. That's a very
bear
extreme
arms.
situation.
It's not as extreme as they think. Austin.
Look, man, if the white people, let me tell you something. White people out there in the woods rolling around and shooting their guns,
Yo,
learning how to
preparing,
shoot,
bro.
learning
Bro, I saw,
their
I
tactics.
saw a little fat white boy
Exactly.
going crazy. I'm like, oh,
Letting that piece of paper have it. You know what I'm saying? We got to learn how to do the
That's a
same
fact.
thing. I'm not saying we got to learn to be able to go to war, but
Just in
it's
case.
better to be safe than be sorry.
Just in
Yeah,
case.
we need more like tactical classes in the black community. Like,
We need to be aware of that
like
outcome of
tactical
that
training.
possibly happening.
I seen a video of a little girl letting the AR fly.
and the AR was probably pink.
Oh my God.
Okay.
yes.
No, it don't come in pink.
It do, but that wasn't the point.
Oh, I'm just saying she wanted it pink.
It was black.
Okay,
You done?
everybody loves black.
Oh man.
What is wrong
All right,
with you?
let me pick up.
Man, I have a question. No, I have a question. Stop. Fuck that bowl.
Wow. Now
Uh,
fuck the bowl.
No, I will
Question.
not.
Wow.
What do y'all think about a modern day civil war?
I thought you said about this.
A modern day civil war.
Yeah.
Let me tell all y'all hood niggas something. Y'all better go crazy. All right, this is the moment y'all been waiting for. Y'all been waiting to let people let them have it. Y'all been waiting for this moment.
I think that's well, in my household alone, that's been the fear. Like that's been like, yay, you never know.
My household just sounded funny.
You never know if something could jump off. So be ready, be vigilant. Like that's always been taught.
Yeah.
In my house.
I asked because I feel like I've never witnessed this much clash between people in America. In some way, it's like a modern day civil war because the rallies and the videos of the Trump supporters and the white supremacists and like the crowds of people just going back and forth or them attacking one person when they get a chance. It's like,
And
I've never witnessed that to that scale.
And I think they think Trump gonna be in the front on a white horse leading them in the war. Like, he not leading y'all.
I feel like
as soon as he see y'all get crazy, he's out of there.
I feel like we're lucky that a lot of that shit is on the net rather than in real life. I think,
No, a lot of it's in real life too.
I think
Nigga said,
I think that.
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, you said you saying the internet?
Yeah.
Yeah, internet. I think that social media and other platforms, you see a lot. Like, imagine if social media, like all that energy that's on social media with people going back and forth. Well,
No,
that
I'm talking about the actual rallies, the actual.
I understand
I'm talking
that.
about the social media bringing light to what's happening in person to people, like what people are experiencing.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I do agree that I guess this is the modern Civil War.
Social media is a part of
At
it.
least it ain't like the mid '90s. You know, the
Yeah, I mean,
last
it's a
century.
lot.
Not '90s, but the last century. Not the '90s, but the last century.
Yo, the way Kyrie just looked at you, he said,
At least it ain't the mid 20th century.
talking about, Gus?
You know,
I hate you, Gus.
am I wrong in saying that? At least
Nah.
it ain't the mid. You know,
You mean?
But I mean, he's
the 50s, the 60s.
yeah, the mid 20th century.
That's the mid?
The middle. Wow.
Middle? Oh, I guess you got
mid?
it.
Who says the mid 20th century?
But
everybody in the chat. What
Let
you
me-
think?
okay.
What you think about a modern day civil war?
Let
Do
me-
you feel like it's likely? Do you feel like it's not likely? Let
me
us
put
know
it-
what y'all
let
think.
me put it this way. If there's a modern day civil war, right? There are a lot of stupid people with guns.
How?
A lot of stupid people with guns that's ready to do some stupid actions. So, like we've been saying, if you are prepared and you know what to do, and you don't mind getting out there and fighting the good fight, do what you need to do. But I feel like it would affect the South more than the North, if anything.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see a whole shootout happening in New York.
Well, not New. I would say.
Well, Brooklyn maybe, but as far
Ain't nobody fighting in Brooklyn.
Like Long Island.
Everybody on the same side.
I
man.
think Long Island and like all the other outskirts of that surrounds New York City would probably have that, like a little.
I see it more of the South,
Yeah.
right?
With a
All
F.
the white supremacists fighting out who moved to the South. Because a lot of people from the North found their way to the South, right? Those people in the South, they've been living their families and generations. They go back.
Rooted.
A lot of people from the North went to the South. As the North got more populated, more expensive, the South remained cheap and low, and people moved down to the South. That fight is going to be between those people. And I feel like that's what it is now.
Because people from the north are usually probably.
I'm not saying it's 100% people from the North, but I'm just saying like that's the clash. I feel like the clash is the generations of people who've lived in the South for the last, the last generations of their family who had a certain mindset 100 years ago, right? And that translated all the way through their family until now, fighting the people who don't have that mindset, whose generation didn't originate in that location.
What would it look like though? Like a civil war today?
Pickup
like, I mean,
trucks.
Like really, like what if there's a civil war today? You think that? I mean, obviously it will affect all the states. In
They
some
can't-
Way, but like,
they're not gonna
do
come
you
to
think
the
that,
hood.
you know how? Exactly. Do you think that like people would? Yeah, I was about to. My arm gets tired. You looked at me. I said,
saw me
"Alright."
looking, he stopped. Why you don't lean on Drew?
He don't like me.
Yeah, braids.
Show him some love.
Nah, I don't.
Nah.
But you think that you know how some of that energy could well, I'm gonna answer my own question because with the rallies, you see the rallies in New York. Did you see the videos that happened in New York City when they were throwing eggs? I think that was New York City, right?
Yeah, they was throwing frozen eggs. I don't even know if they was frozen. I just, but they was throwing eggs at Mayor Giuliani, and they was the former ex Julian. They was throwing, fucking Rudy. Your name is Rudy. They was throwing eggs at him. The Jews for Trump. I don't know how that worked, but they was throwing mad eggs.
But basically what I'm trying to say is like, so if there was a civil war, hypothetically speaking, that energy can be transferred. Like, what would be the New York version of that? A civil war.
Hey, yo, suck my dick.
Because I don't think that it will get that bad over here. I won't count it out, but I just don't think. I think there will be
small incidents all over the city
of
New York. I feel like there's Trump supporters here. Obviously, also showed us the thing. How many people are willing to go out and go to war or rally, knowing that there's possible violence. That. Hold on, Mr. Quickie.
No, I'm not gonna cut you off. I was gonna finish your thought.
Hey, yo.
Hold on, Mr. Quickie.
Pause on the play.
Nigga said, hold on, Mr. Quickie.
Strike one.
How many people are gonna be out there and willing to incite violence? That I don't know, but I think we're gonna. If there was to be a civil war, which I don't think is gonna happen, because I feel like. With social media plays a big part in all of this. Like, all of this is bubbling up. I think mostly because of Twitter. Twitter is like, everybody's back and forth. Everybody's choosing their sides. And that's like the platform where you can actually go back and forth with somebody. You feel me? And you have like groups of people, Twitter and Facebook.
That's not what happened on my Twitter. Girls trying to get me to subscribe to their OnlyFans.
Did you though?
That's what I'm saying.
But I stemming from social media, all of that, it allows us to stay in touch with each other, and it makes everything, all the tensions bubble up and rise. So now when we protesting and everything, if we were to go into a civil war, I feel like that's how it would start. I forgot my original point with this, but we would go out and we would clash like that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe it is. This is what it's like to be in a modern day
Civil war.
Yeah. Because if you think like let's say you take a step back and you look from within. You look within from another like you're from another country, like Canada, right? When Trump became president the first time, everybody's like, go to Canada, and Canada was like, nah. People in Canada was like, nah, don't come to Canada. Like, but like, imagine you're looking in on America. It's like what the fuck is going on in this country? That there's so much clashing, and like you see it on social media. That's how you see everything now, right? But it's actually happening.
I'm sorry, real quick. That's another. You got to be careful with social media too, which we already know. But I think I was watching the Joe Rogan podcast, right? And there was somebody they was talking about how like they engineer like somebody like Russia can create bots to keep playing a video, like showing like as if like our country is like under like extreme chaos, whatever like that. Even though it may not be true, but they can continue to
like they do with
promote
Africa.
That. Yeah, they can continue to exactly like when we was younger, we thought Africa was like
poor.
Exactly because of the commercials.
Yeah.
So they can be doing that on social media. Like you think this is an account. Like, you ever question why you keep seeing the same video over and over? And it may not just be because of the algorithm. It could be just because another country got a whole bunch of bots playing the same video to program us.
Well, I know my recommended is what I search, so.
You ain't got nothing but booty on your timeline.
I got a lot of different podcasts.
I ain't gonna lie, like it's just like. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Nigga cut me off. What the fuck you was talking about?
Pick a question. Somebody pick a question.
Pick a question.
Ew, nigga. This nigga just sprayed spit. You ain't see it.
Who, me?
Yeah.
What were you talking about? Because I had a point.
It was about, what? We're
It's
talking about how
bots.
social media.
Bots.
Yeah, no. Before that, we're basically talking about how social media is. You know, you'll see more of an uproar on social media than. And pick a question.
We're picking another question.
Yeah, because we had a brain.
One Eye Skull said, "Sometimes I wish Russia launched the nuke." LOL.
What?
I don't think any
Launched
of us
it
would.
where?
At your house?
I don't think most of us would agree on that one.
All of us wouldn't agree on that.
One Eye Skull, you okay?
You trying to start some shit?
Word.
Get out
Now
my
see-
chat trying to
is
start
he a
some
bot?
shit.
Yeah, why you can't own a gun? Instead, you keep.
Yeah, bot.
Yeah, he's commenting and saying that he can't own a gun or something like that. Why you can't own a gun? What you do?
You too young?
Let's
he's
Shake has a
22.
question, right?
Mhm.
Let's get to Shake's question.
All right, transition.
Okay.
If, why would you write the question like this?
It's not a question. It's a statement.
If we divorce, she deserve half? How is that a statement?
Because there's no question mark.
If we divorce, she deserves half. I guess that's a true or false.
Why you? There was no question mark. You read it like a question.
Do you feel like if you divorce, does she deserve half?
Yeah. We're supposed to, you know.
Half.
If you get a divorce, do you feel she deserves half?
Yeah.
No. And I don't think so, only because I honestly feel like wherever you came with during a relationship, like,
Spoken like a true cheapo.
nah,
Whatever you came with, you leaving with. You ain't taking
Nah, it's
nothing.
The guy saying, no.
it's like, okay. If we built something
It's not a
together,
surprise
if we
response
built
from him.
anything we didn't build together during the relationship, it's mine or yours. So if we build like a, that's how I honestly feel. Like if I had a business coming into a relationship, you don't deserve half of that.
What if
You
you,
deserve
she had
half.
What if she had your kids?
Okay, I got my kids. I'm a good father. You ain't got you. That's another thing. That's another thing. I'm not a father yet, but don't try to bring that. Oh, what about the? I'm gonna take care of my kids. My kids is good. It's about you and me. This is what this divorce is about. You and me. I got my kids. I'm gonna take care of my kids. We get a
What are
divorce.
you doing all this for?
I'm just saying. Like, this is the hand that comes out when you drink a little bit more water.
Who
than
want?
usual.
Who wants to get the divorce?
Wait, what?
That's important.
That's important.
That's another. Yeah.
Who asked for the divorce?
Yeah, who asked for it?
I don't think I would, unless. Yeah, I don't think I would. Hopefully not.
I mean,
Wait,
if
so
you-
you're
if-
100% would not like in any situation, cutting it off. You're not getting nothing. We separating. That's it. You 100% with that.
I would know. Wait, what? Say it again.
If y'all divorce
Yeah.
in any situation, right? Either it's you or her, whatever. You feel like you should split and take whatever you own, and they take whatever they own.
Yes, unless she's rich, then I'll take some of hers.
So you.
I'm playing with you.
Oh.
Nah.
I'm about to say, okay, this nigga is
I'm really
weird.
fair. I'm really fair. Like I think everything. I think like, cause think about it, right? You had a dream. I'm painting a picture. You had a dream to calm that middle finger down. You had a
I'm
dream.
trying to paint. I'm trying
You
to
had
get
a
the
dream
picture
that
of
you
your
was gonna
your
be
dream.
somebody.
What you
Say
paint.
trying to paint the picture.
No, you had a dream that you was gonna be somebody. You meet somebody during the way.
My dream is fuzzy
You
right
guys
now.
have.
Come on, get it together.
You guys have established relationship. Like you still pursuing this dream. Now she's a part of the dream now, right? You finally get to this dream. Years down the line, things don't work out. She deserves half that dream that you was already going to
She
get.
deserves some of it because who's to say you will
Half though. That's the
Listen to
question.
what
It's
I'm-
about
listen to-
half.
listen-
Said
Okay,
put it in context.
potentially, yeah. You have no way of proving that she doesn't deserve half, especially if your business rose while she was with you. You don't. Nobody. The judge can't say, okay, well, that person didn't help in which way in any aspect of you with your business. So you can sit there and say, oh, she doesn't deserve half, but the judge is gonna rule she deserve half because your business wasn't shit before she got there, and now it's shit when she's there.
I understand the law.
I don't know about
I
that.
understand the law of it all, and
But
I understand
here's
that
my
can
thing.
happen. But we're talking about opinion, not facts.
Okay, and I'm talking about my opinion.
Can I ask a question real quick before you?
bitch?
Nah,
So he has a vision, right? He has a vision. He has a plan.
Cloudy vision.
He has a plan. He works on that plan, and that plan is continues. That plan continues. He finds somebody, and then he's with her. He still has a plan. That plan now becomes a successful business or whatever it becomes. Was it not in progress prior to being with her?
You don't know if it was going to be successful.
That's not what I asked. Was it in progress prior to being
Progress
with her?
to what? There has to be a progress.
Was the plan in progress
I don't know
prior to being with
There's
her?
no plan. We don't.
Sir,
So are you-
I'm
sir,
answering your question.
sir, you're not answering my question.
I'm not- okay,
you're
well,
not
I
answering
can't
my
give you an
question.
answer 'cause there's-
Collusion.
There's no that's not.
Sir.
All right,
That's
so
not
let me put it.
Sir,
Let me put it in a.
no, don't put it nowhere. This is what I'm asking you.
gotta
This is
translate
what
for you.
I didn't ask you. I
All right, time out.
didn't ask you to put it nowhere. I didn't ask you to put nothing nowhere.
Your Honor.
All right, time out. All right.
Can I just say this?
I'm
real
not
quick?
saying that. I'm
nigga.
just trying to get y'all to
All
calm
right,
down.
boom. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. He has a plan to acquire some type of business, start something big.
working
Write
on
a
his dream.
book.
Yeah. Let him
Write
talk, let him talk.
a book. You know what I'm saying? Open a gym, whatever.
Uh-huh.
He's been had these plans in progress. On his path to continuing his dream of whatever he wants, he meets a young lady, young woman.
Let him finish.
Hold on,
Let him
wait.
finish.
Let me
Let him
finish.
finish.
He meets a young
What's going
lady.
on, buddy?
He meets a young woman and gets involved in a relationship with her. His dream still continues. Not saying that she's, not there for him, but he already had a plan prior to meeting her. Now this plan continues. He finally meets success. He gets into a position where he's winning every happy family, happy wife, happy life. Let's say something comes up. She's no longer as happy as she once was. She wants a divorce. She deserves half of what he built.
Yes. Oh, yes. And I'm only saying that because it's different if your business was successful prior to her being there, but your plan, you're just progressing. You have no success at this point. You're just there. So it's hard for somebody to say that person doesn't deserve half because they helped you in some aspect for you to get your business to where you're at.
Aight.
Don't discount I'm not finished. Don't discount.
Stern to Kyrie.
Nah, because y'all talking about people cutting each other off. I'm trying to make my.
Cool.
I'm not saying that, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like obviously if you put in the work, you deserve most of it. But I feel like oftentimes we're discounting what the other partner does to help you benefit to where you are. And I think the problem is if your business wasn't successful prior to the marriage, then I think that person deserves half or maybe
All right,
a
I
good
think-
portion of it.
Nah, both of y'all. Nah.
say-
Both of y'all shut up. Both of y'all shut up. Cause y'all
I
spoke.
got something to say too.
Y'all spoke. Y'all dead ass spoke this whole time.
It's going to be real quick.
Fuck
It's
you,
gonna
Drew.
be real
Go ahead,
quick.
Gus.
It's going to be real
Go
quick.
ahead, Gus. Let me see what you
All
say.
right. So basically, right? Because I wanted to put some percentages on this, and then you say successful.
Wait, don't ask them no more questions.
No,
Just
I'm
make
not-
your
I'm not-
statement.
I'm
You're about
not-
to ask another question, bro.
I'm not going.
Just make your statement, and then we're gonna move on.
So being successful, all right. During the milestones to reach your actual goal, if you're hitting those milestones, you're successful. Like if you're going from A, B, C, D, you're being successful because you're getting there. Secondly, if I meet Shorty when I'm 80% there,
That's not what he's saying.
no, I'm saying,
That's
I'm
not what
saying,
he's
no,
saying.
hold up.
He got a
Hold
point.
up.
He has a
You're
point.
definitely-
He has a point. He has a point.
That's what I
I'm with
want.
you, Kyrie. That's not what he said.
That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, but Kyrie
Hold
just.
up. Because we didn't establish how complete I was or how close I was
Yes,
to
you
reaching.
did.
We didn't. We didn't say that.
Listen, both of y'all said in the beginning. You guys said in the progress of building your building your dream. Listen,
You're not hitting
listen.
milestones in
If I'm
progress.
80% done,
Listen,
I'm still
listen.
building.
You're not
Listen
hitting
to what I'm
milestones
saying.
in progress.
Listen to what I'm
You're
saying.
not hitting milestones
You
in
both
progress.
said- you
You are
both-
not hitting milestones in progress, sir. Answer my question,
You
sir.
both
Are you
said-
not hitting milestones within your
Bro,
progress?
guys,
You
you're
both-
in progress before you're married. That's it.
You're
all saying the same shit.
You both said in the beginning stages of whatever you're trying to build.
say that.
Yes, you did. Y'all both said the same shit. All right, cool.
Because now you trying to
Y'all
flip the
in
script.
progress on what y'all company
That's what
before
we
y'all
said.
get
In
married.
the progress.
Okay, that's
not
it. That's
the
the
beginning
scenario. That's
stages.
the
You both
scenario.
said in the beginning. They both said in the beginning.
did not.
All right,
No,
we're
we
gonna
did not.
rewind it.
No, we didn't. All right.
Because that's what Kyrie was saying. He was saying if you get married to someone, if you have your plans, you have your goals and whatever, and you get married to someone while you're starting whatever your dream is, and you guys are progressing in life in a marriage, he's saying if you guys don't work out and she was with you while you were progressing in your business or whatever you chose to do, that she deserves a large percentage of what you work for while she was in the marriage.
That's exactly what I was
If
saying.
she's married to you, she's contributing to your life regardless. She's doing whatever she's doing as your other half.
And here,
Especially if you got kids.
hold on, and
Especially if you got kids.
here's where you're wrong. My original statement was, you are already in progress. You're already in progress doing what you do. You had your plan already. Along the way of making your progress, you meet this woman. That's what I said. I never said, oh, she hit you in the beginning stages and she grew with you. Of course, if she grew with you, of course, you're going to have somebody that's your partner. She was there with you from day one. I'm not saying she's there with you from day one. I said along your journey of getting to where you're trying to get to, you meet her. Now, if I meet her at 40% or at 80%, that don't give her half.
I agree with that.
Hold on. I was just about to speak.
Just for Drew.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. You taking over. You taking over.
Hold on. Nah, cause you know what I'm saying. Y'all cut
I'm
me off.
scared to talk.
Hold up.
Go ahead.
I don't care. Go ahead.
I'm only gonna say
fight.
this. In a situation where I'm just starting out and she's helping me during the process. She's helping me during the like she's hands on with my dream. Like, so it's not my dream no more. It's our dream basically.
Bro, she's your wife.
She's in.
Just let him.
It's more than that.
What are you talking about? She's your wife. Once you're, it doesn't matter what progress. If she's your wife and you are starting whatever you're starting, and she's your wife, she's a part of the process.
You're discounting her contribution.
Exactly. You're basically saying, oh, this is my dream.
Contribution.
Just because contribution. Thank you for the correction, Shay.
No problem.
Just because you want the whole pie, you're discounting her part of the relationship because you want everything.
You're
And
devaluing
No.
the marriage.
Yes, you are.
No.
You're devaluing the marriage.
No.
How are you not doing that? Because you're putting percentages on what she's contributing when that's not right.
She put a percentage on divorce when she asked for half. She asked for 50%.
Look,
She
I
said
don't-
25.
let me
She
say
said
this.
10. She said half.
Let me say this. I agree. I don't agree with just saying that your wife deserves half. I feel like I don't know how it works in the
She
courts.
gets something.
She's
though.
gonna get
Exactly.
She
I
gets
feel
something.
like you should get, and I feel
Perfect
like it should
example,
be-
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
She basically got a large sum.
He has a large.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Was it
Oh.
half though?
Let's
Was it
not-
half?
I don't know if it was half, but let's not talk about the sum of what she got.
Right.
But she basically
She was
what
compensated.
was said was she was there from the beginning and helped him in certain ways to his business to progress. And she was able to get a large sum of it because she stopped her life to help with Jeff Bezos' business.
Isaiah, what was the original question?
If my significant other is helping me throughout this whole thing and supporting me, she's gonna get a nice
Yes,
sum.
Say sounds like
She's gonna get a nice sum.
Your wife.
Don't mean it's gonna be half.
Hold on.
Wife.
The original question
You
was,
signed up for this, bitch.
if we divorce, she deserves half. Because you put it as a statement and not a fucking question.
So who said you gotta have a
in
business?
in a Q&A.
exactly.
What if you work at Walmart?
Exactly.
What if you work at Walmart?
Does she deserve half if you work at Walmart?
Yes.
Shit, what if you like?
I don't believe in
Listen,
that.
it depends on how we separate. That's
Exactly.
If you cheated on me,
Oh yeah.
don't get half.
See that makes sense.
Like-
but we never talked about those things.
listen,
but like,
I feel like it's important. If you cheat,
oh yeah, no,
you leave
just,
with nothing. No
yeah.
kids, no money, no.
None of the kids?
No,
Then you
ain't
bear.
You cheated on our whole family.
You know you got that little bad one you're not too sure about. Like,
Go ahead with your mama.
Yo, Kyrie had a little tick. What you about to say? What you saying?
that, I mean, the kids might be a tough battle, but I don't blame
Nigga Kyrie like
He like, I don't know about what the kids.
I
Take the
wouldn't.
kids.
I would still fight for my kids, obviously, but
You
like,
and that
I'm
nigga. Y'all
a little
both had a kid.
understanding. Like, usually, unfortunately, the courts always side with the mother on these
Yeah.
cases. So
If you
I'm
cheated,
just saying.
you cheated on your family.
I'm just saying. No, I agree with you.
That's-
I
that's
feel like
my-
if you cheat, you really don't deserve a lot of what you expect to get. But
I'm like, Judge.
I'ma say
Judge, she cheated.
it's gonna be a
on her
tough one to
family.
fight, though.
She don't deserve these
Mothers are
kids
very sympathetic
or
to the
me 'cause
court
she
system.
cheated on us.
I'm gonna be
Don't shake that.
Judge, she let somebody inside while I was outside. Okay? She don't get half.
That was harmful to the kids.
Exactly.
Would you
My
quit?
son saw it. Say that shit. See if you lose. If I lose after I say that, it's a problem.
All right, as men, or just as you guys, right?
I'm a
Still
man.
men.
I'm just making sure. Just making
We
sure.
not
I don't know what y'all be doing behind the scenes.
Oh.
But the question is,
Uh-huh.
would you, if Shorty was doing better than you, would y'all want half? Like if y'all like on a hard spot, but you, all right,
If she's going for half, I'm
going.
going for half.
Okay. Like if it was like the vice, if the
Why not?
If the
my
shoe
cards
was
right.
on the other foot, if the shoe was on the other foot,
If
like
she's
if
making
you
a
supported her dream,
if she's making a
or,
significantly more amount than I am,
like,
I don't want half, but I want a little something to be compensated. You feel me?
You hit me
If
off a
I
little
stop
check,
my
we
dreams
good.
for
Something.
her to be successful, you better believe I'm asking for half. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You better break me off a piece of that.
But that's understandable. It's a
And that's why I
marriage.
understand. And that's why I understand why she want half. So I'm going for half. Give me a 50%. Break me off a piece of
I
that.
just feel like it shouldn't just be half. Like I feel like it should be some type of calculations to see
Yes.
how much
and
the person
I can
deserves.
agree
Yes.
with that. Yes,
But
I can
not
agree
just
with that.
That's what I want.
But that wasn't the question.
Okay,
So,
I got a new. So boom, I got a question though.
poke my
I got
eye
a
and
question. I feel like conversations with your partner are very important.
See,
Is this a conversation that you should have with your partner?
yes,
What, divorce?
yes.
About divorce.
So-
and
Yes.
about how y'all splitting
So here's
shit.
the
Or
thing.
just,
Absolutely.
I mean, just to get
It's
yourself
not-
like in case it happens, like
No.
just at least have a conversation.
I'm
Yes.
logical
to see
enough,
what their mind is.
I'm logical enough to have that conversation and not assume that these things will happen further.
Exactly, same.
Because I feel like you're putting matters in place so that if God forbid something like this happens, it's not going to be a difficult conversation to have. But your partner may not feel the same way because they're going to assume that you're feeling negative about the relationship. So that's a hard conversation to have. But for me personally, I got the conversation and I won't look at anything different. I'll be like, listen, if God forbid if we have a divorce, this is how I would feel. And maybe my mind might change throughout later on as things progress. But it's not going to
I feel
kill
like
me
it's
to
a
have
real
the
mature conversation.
Yeah,
to
you got to
have.
be like logic minded to not feel that
Like,
this
yo,
is gonna
if you
affect
cheat on
guys.
me, just know
Yeah.
you leaving and I'm keeping the kids.
You still just remember that. I was reading
This
earlier
is how I
year.
feel, and I just want you to know that. I need to know how you feel. You never know
Go
what's
back
gonna
to loving
happen.
each other.
I agree.
Facts.
I think you guys. I think that conversation is healthy. I think that even I was reading in a financial book earlier this year, and it was just saying like if you want a prenup, bring that shit up early. Bring the shit up early. Like bring a lawyer into it or whatever like that, just to make sure it's logical. It's not like saying you
What
want to.
financial book is this? Fuck Up Your Life 101?
Nah, it's like because a lot of people would like if you're successful already and you meet somebody, you gonna want a prenup.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh,
you
that's
gonna
different.
want a
That's different,
prenup.
yeah.
Like you,
Listen.
and not even like when I say successful, you don't gotta be a millionaire. You could be a freaking 6K in there.
I wonder how long. I wonder when Dr. Dre met his wife.
250,
I think they were
200,
together- I
500K
think they were together from the
might
beginning.
be the
I
minimum
wanna say,
threshold.
yeah.
That's what. But if you got,
I wanna
if
say
you
they
have
were together
assets,
from the
Yes,
beginning.
yes.
I'm
If
not
you
sure
have
though.
houses,
prenup,
property,
They
You
did.
gonna want a
investments.
She's fighting for like mad
She
money.
didn't get it.
Wow.
The judge denied it.
side conversation.
But now she's like trying to get his.
She's trying to get more
Yeah,
again?
Well, you
the
guys
girl, the
know
people he
that.
cheated with. Supposedly, like the girls, she's trying to get them to testify against him or
It's
something.
the
I don't know if
Austin
that's
and
a rumor.
Drew.
I didn't know.
We
Austin
talking
and
about Dr.
Drew
Dre.
show.
I was wondering because Dr. Dre had a prenup
Nigga
with his
said, we're
wife.
talking about Dr. Nigga said we're talking about
Yeah, 'cause
Dr. Dre.
Y'all talking about him.
Yeah, I was just making sounds.
That's funny, man. Fuck
Yeah, it's
you.
called
lying.
talking.
Yeah. Good.
Who's making animal sounds now?
Oh, so it's like that. Yo, Drew.
You ain't even work, yo.
This is somebody you gonna have to depend on in the Civil War.
Yeah, they were together since 1996. 24 years.
24 years. She deserved.
He was already big though
Something.
in '96.
Yeah,
He was. He had to came out with that first album in like '92. Oh, he came. Yeah,
He was
'89
in
NWA in
yeah.
the '80s. But he came out with his first solo album '92, I think.
But did,
Yeah,
did he,
NWA started in 1986.
'89, '88. Oh. But his first solo
But
album
did they
came
get-
out in '91.
did they get
92.
married?
They got
Nice.
married.
Did he know her before
They
that?
I think so.
Like
I
how
think-
long he knew her before that?
Well, in the movie, it looked like they knew each other. So
Not
I
everything
don't
in the
know.
movie is real. Not everything in the movie
Yeah,
is real.
true.
So.
Yeah, but
I mean, if you had a prenup that
Nah,
early,
like
Isaiah said Steven Jackson did that, and Shorty tried to switch up on him literally minute at the altar.
What?
Yeah.
at the altar, like, hey, I don't want a prenup.
She agreed with
I think he left her.
Yeah, he left her.
He
She
left her
agreed
at the
with
altar.
prenup, and then
She
she
disagreed.
changed her mind after she talked to like a pastor or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave you at
Yeah,
the
like that's why.
altar.
That's
She was
why.
really
it's
in
good.
for the money.
Like I think it was the day of the wedding, and she
That's
said
crazy.
something to him like, "Oh, I'm not signing a prenuptial agreement," something like that, and he was just like, "Nah, like it's a dub."
They
Like
do that on the day of the wedding?
That's crazy if you do it on the day of the wedding. But at the same time, I do appreciate how honest you are, and because of that, you know, even though we're not gonna get married, maybe we go out for some drinks after. Thank you for your honesty.
it cannot end a relationship.
I can't. I don't like closing
That's
doors.
what you
Why
call
close
dodging a bullet.
the door? Word.
What's the next question? Well, statement.
I mean, we already about
Yeah, I think it's over.
Damn, I was thinking we could do one more to close it out, but way to go, Kyrie.
I think it's over.
Oh, why y'all picking all the questions? Let me get a question. Damn it.
All right, you know here.
Y'all niggas over here picking all these damn questions. I don't want that one.
Y'all want to talk about the pocketbook thing?
What?
The pocketbook. thing.
Yo, take the question. Take the question. Take the question.
Y'all wanna talk about the pocketbook thing?
I did want to talk about
What's
it.
the pocketbook? Oh, the Birkin.
Pocketbook?
I mean,
It's a pocketbook, ain't it?
I guess we're Birkin
Damn,
bag.
you out here
Talking
with
about the
these
Birkin?
damn yo.
I want to
Austin
talk about the Birkin
if
bag.
you-
That's how I feel about it. It's a
You
fucking
gonna talk about
pocketbook.
That
damn-
shit don't apply to us.
Fanny pack. Y'all want to talk about the fanny pack?
The video he sent. We should talk about it.
So
His non-social
Go ahead.
media.
Go ahead. Read the little pieces.
It's a stupid question. If
Nah.
your significant other gets fat, you can leave.
Yes.
Yes. Hands down.
I wouldn't say you just rush to leave like
No, we
that.
ain't
I'm
say
not in a rush,
We ain't say
but
rush.
after
So
the third attempt,
what's your limit?
No
You
rush.
don't need to rush. Ain't gonna
Slow
hurt you.
touch.
when they,
do you
when they're
think?
putting in no effort to change and to live a healthier lifestyle, and you give them warnings, especially if it's early on. If I see you just getting morbidly obese, and if it's not for a reason such as depression.
What's the weight
or
threshold?
If you going through, well, every girl holds weight differently.
So what?
So,
250, 200, 195,
if you-
185.
I don't know.
175?
You could
Will
be
you
sick.
go?
Depends on where you coming from.
When you go to thick to, that's where.
extra T's and H's.
All right, so I'm gonna broaden it I'm gonna broaden this question just a little bit, right?
No.
Do you think it's cool, or would you guys want to do a contract before you guys get married, where you say, okay, I met you at
Set the weight limit.
yeah, I met you at this weight. You are this type of person. You dress this type of way.
That's a controlling
you
that's
have
so
this certain
shallow.
amount of money.
Way to go, Ike Turner.
I don't like this,
That's
Gus.
so shallow, bro.
It's
I
like
mean,
it's a
you kinda
contract
are.
basically saying
Can we-
if you
can
ever
we-
go past this,
Can we
it
answer?
justifies getting a divorce or
can we
breaking
You
answer
up.
will
the
never get
original question?
married.
Can we answer the original question?
Yeah.
Would you leave if your girlfriend gets fat? Do you leave?
If it's to
Morbidly
the point,
obese.
if it's to the point where
My fault. Go ahead.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. If it gets to the point where like it's unhealthy and you're just not trying to change at all, I feel like in those circumstances, yeah, I'm allowed to be like, look, if I and I'm telling you like, yo, babe, this is unhealthy, like you're not looking too good, but you're supposed to love me for how I am.
I'm not attracted to you anymore.
Yo,
Is it wrong to say that?
One eye skull say he like his woman fat.
It's nothing.
just saying.
It's nothing wrong
They
with
big
being
on the
honest.
cuddles.
Because what I see.
Yeah, you ever cuddle with a skinny girl? I'm just asking.
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Why you making that face? You ain't like
You
it.
don't like skinny girls.
He ain't like it.
No, but I think that this is a real problem because whenever you address a female's weight, you're automatically like, oh my God,
Maybe
you're fat shaming and you're doing this and you're doing that.
Maybe it's not just females; it's males too.
It's males too, but I'm saying like if I say
It could be for
my
for
girlfriend
spectrum for a female.
if I say my girlfriend got big and I'm talking to her about her weight, it's okay for you to express the fact that you don't feel comfortable with her being a certain size. Like, you're not attracted to it anymore. And I feel like attraction is a big part of their relationship.
Physical attraction.
Physical attraction. I feel like some women think that you can just explode and be fine. I'm not trying to be, you know,
I agree. I agree.
but I'm saying, like,
What if it's a health condition though?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
That's
about
different.
I'm talking about if you are not watching what you eat, you don't care about your weight, you sitting around, you watching TV, you come home from work, you sit down, you eat chips on the couch, you eating super unhealthy, you don't make an effort to work out. Like, all of that plays into it.
Especially if I'm going to the gym.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Find the time. I understand that everybody has their different schedules, right? But if somebody in the relationship is fit, or, you know what I'm saying, making attempts to be that, I feel like if you don't, you know what I'm saying, make the efforts to do the same, it's kind of like, okay, you don't care.
Yeah. And I think it's not even more so of them getting fat, but the concept behind it, the principle of you not controlling, you know, your weight or your job, or like you basically just letting go on your own life, kind of, in
Exactly.
a way.
Now, let me
That's
ask
the
you-
principle.
let
And
me
why
ask y'all
wouldn't
this.
you want to feel? Why wouldn't you want to look good for your significant
Hold
other?
on. Life of a Martine said you should definitely be able to communicate all what you say? All aspects of your relationship.
Nah. Nah, I want to ask y'all this though, right? Because let's talk about in the future. I think we all want kids, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yep.
From our wives and not
Kyrie?
baby mamas, right? Yeah. Niggas like, all right. So, your wife gets pregnant.
Yo, Kyrie, bro. Yo, my nigga's facial expression every time Gus says something, he's like,
Your wife gets pregnant.
He was done with it right there. He was
Your wife has the baby, and you know there's baby weight, literally. Now, based off of sometimes women aren't able to snap back from that, or they keep going with the habits they picked up during the pregnancy, which makes them gain more weight. Do you still be like, all right, it's been a year now. Little Kyrie Jr. is one. Like,
talk about it beforehand. You stupid. Talk about it beforehand. You done laughing, nigga? Because I'm ready to answer the question. Talk about it beforehand. Talk about it in the process, and talk about it after.
yeah, I agree.
how would you say it?
And then help.
Yeah, how would you say, Austin?
And
Hey,
then
when that
help.
baby come home, you better not look like that.
What if she doesn't want your help? The thing is, I think that
No, I didn't say you. It doesn't have to be you, but you help. You motivate, right? You can find them a trainer if you want, but you have to take
You know
part in
what's
that
one way
too.
to-
You
That's
can't
the
just
thing.
let them do it all on their own and expect results. Because
No,
that you
because
just
you told
wanting
me.
at this point. You're not contributing. You're not making contributions to help.
Sorry,
Kyrie, go.
sorry. No,
my only response is what you want. I think based off of our relationships or previous relationships or whatever, that we know that whatever we want, we don't get sometimes or a lot of the times. And it's because it's your will and not hers. If you want, like, I want to help her. I want to motivate her.
Right.
But she's not in that mindset. It's not going to work.
Here's one way you can help her. Try to spend more time, help her around with the kids so she could get time to go work out and work her body back in shape.
If she doesn't want to do it, it's not
But
going to
it's
happen.
not about what she wants to do at that point. You take an initiative to do stuff, and then she can't say, "Oh, I'm not trying to
getting real
do
aggressive.
X, Y, and Z because
I like it.
I don't have the time." You already making the time for her. Now it's up to her to make that time herself.
Exactly.
But
And what if
that's
she
what I'm
doesn't?
saying.
What do you do when she
Then
doesn't?
that's when you have the conversation. But you
Do you leave?
You take no, because
Oh,
you
there you
take
go.
you're taking steps and actions, and then at that point you start to reevaluate whether you want to stay or not. But you say, okay, I'm gonna take the kids for X, Y, and Z in time. You don't even say nothing. You just say, let me take the kids. Then let's see what she do with her own time.
Listen, after a certain point, ain't nothing you can do. If she have kids and she decide not to control her weight,
I'm not.
you can't leave her. You gonna leave her?
I'm not saying. I'm not saying you gotta leave like the next year or
That was
so.
the
But like,
question.
This is my
no,
answer.
but that.
Not a year. I mean, a year is kind of
like
unreasonable.
I said, you go through all your actions and steps, and then if at some point you got to sit down and like, listen, I tried
Yeah.
to do all these things, and you're not. This is not working. So either you're going to work on your way, or I'm going to leave the relationship.
It's crazy because, like, we as kids, like, what if you want a big family? You want 5 kids.
You're obviously getting a big
You want what?
Wait, it's the big show.
I had a joke, but it's not for.
Here, I think I have an easy, not an easy fix, but I have a fix for it.
What's your fix, sir?
That's Zay said Dr. Miami.
Number one. I agree with Austin said about having the conversations before,
you do.
during, and after everything. I also feel like you should date a woman who lives that lifestyle before you even get into a relationship. So if she takes fitness and she takes health seriously while you guys are in a relationship, then she's gonna most likely take it seriously after she has children. If she doesn't take it seriously when she has kids, expect it to be 10 times worse. And that's all I'm
If she
gonna
never
say.
exercises, y'all go out to eat all the time, and you realize, like, you have to be aware, okay, when she have kids, when she ain't never exercised before, it's going to be even harder to exercise when she got kids, right? You should, that's like, right there, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
In my eyes, it's a red flag. Like,
Some
that's
people
when
may be
you
okay
could
with
start
it.
to
So-
condition them before
then
that.
So in the words of Drew, get a gym membership, find a wife in the gym.
Not even that. Like, even the kids' excuse is unreasonable nowadays because you have daycares and gyms.
Do you know how much daycare costs? What are you talking
I
about?
might have the money.
You gonna have the money?
Or
That
make
is
some money.
that is
That's
a
such a-
valid
that's such-
excuse, Gus.
Yeah, that's
a valid
like,
excuse.
come on, bro.
I
You
think
are
kids
really
and
like
everything
that's,
is like
I'm just saying.
that's
like,
a bad statement.
No,
bro.
it's not.
That's a bad statement, bro.
I don't think it's a bad statement.
That's
Do
good
you
that
know?
you don't.
Do you
think-
know the prices? Do you
The
know?
average-
I worked at a gym. Well, do you know
I'm
the
not
prices?
talking about the gym. I'm
talking
talking about
about daycare.
daycare.
You work
I was
at
talking
daycare?
about the gym.
No, you said daycare.
I said I
You
did.
said
Gym.
daycare.
He
You
said daycare
Nah,
in the
you said
gym.
daycare.
He said daycare in the gym.
Oh, in the gym?
I thought he said
that.
daycare
I
and
thought
the
he said
gym.
daycare and the gym.
Daycare.
Where is there
in the
daycare in the gym?
LA Fitness.
Yeah, LA
Fitness.
Fitness got
Who
daycare
can
in the
afford
gym.
LA Fitness?
You already paid for it.
Me?
You already paid
All
for
of us in this
expensive
room.
membership.
Or what if there's no LA Fitness where you live at?
There's
other
gyms
gyms.
that have
What other
daycares.
gyms? What gym?
Wait, I
Does
can't
Blink have a
afford LA
daycare?
Fitness.
Certain.
No. Does Blink have a?
Equinox.
Do you know how much
Nigga,
Equinox costs?
Equinox
Bro,
like $100 a month.
Exactly. You
Shit.
talking about
More
you
than
talking about
100.
you talking about
what is it?
average
Depending on the
working.
plan. Depending on the
Depending
plan.
on
We
the
talking
plan,
about
depending on
average
location.
working families. You think they got money to
I
spend
wasn't
on?
talking about average working
but I'm
families. You're talking about average working, but I didn't say anything.
no
I didn't say
point,
what
guys.
you
It's
can do.
so
There's no
it's
point.
so bad.
Gus
bro.
kids
Like,
gonna have
just-
nannies.
it's-
They're gonna
Because you can't, because Gus doesn't
Yeah,
think
hella
as
nannies.
in average. You can't, because Gus wants to be a millionaire, so he's not thinking in average.
Guess what? It's wrong.
No, I don't understand. I think that a two-family household, a two-parent household, right, can afford what you call if you know what I'm saying. It's all about your priorities. You know what I'm saying. No more dominoes. You know what I'm saying. Put that money towards the daycare.
So you pay daycare rent.
Daycare
if
is
you're-
expensive.
Daycare or rent.
Daycare at the
mortgage.
gym.
How many daycares are at a gym?
Well, you get
It's not even
daycare.
that.
at the
It's
gym.
No, I'm
it's-
asking you a
it's-
question.
It's also
How many-
privately
actually-
owned gyms with
But
daycares.
isn't privately owned gyms more expensive?
Not necessarily.
You
Depending
comfortable
on the
with
neighborhood.
taking your 6-month-old baby to the daycare at the gym while you work
Exactly.
out?
What?
I'm just asking. I'm asking. Would you do
At that point,
No.
I would do a rotation
wouldn't?
to where I would go
Okay.
to the gym and then.
I'm talking about.
No,
if
no,
she-
no, no,
I'm
don't-
talking
that's
about
all I
the
want
kid.
to know.
If the kid is like 5, 6 years old, like he can run around and think for
That's a
himself.
whole lot of years done passed. If that person didn't work out then, she gonna stay fat, Gus. So you just gonna have to deal with it, or you lost your opportunity to leave. She gonna have to stay fat, Gus.
Don't worry, Gus.
I'm
She gonna-
over
she
this.
not gonna be
Talking
fat in
about
5
5 or
years.
6. You better get with it. Pick you up some damn chicken. Pick her some Popeyes. All the fucking day, yo. Just piss me off.
Might as well be feeding her at that point. Just feed her. Just bring her the
You
food.
better, nigga said you better get with it.
You better get with
Just bring her the food. That's why niggas. That's why
Extra
niggas be
gravy on the
cheating.
mashed potatoes.
That's why niggas be cheating. If y'all gonna cheat on y'all wives, just say that. Yo, nobody was trying to say that shit. Everybody avoided that shit. Everybody avoided that shit. They said all these excuses.
keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. Would y'all cheat on your wives?
Oh man.
I'm not cheating on my wife.
Me neither.
My wife is. I'm not cheating on my wife. No.
Yeah, word. Can't do that.
But
Yeah.
your
If she not,
girlfriend.
if she not cheating on
I'm not agreeing to that.
The game is the game.
The statement said on your mans and them live does not incriminate me. Okay.
know what's crazy?
The statement said on your mans and them live do not incriminate me. Okay.
Yo, as a dude, I always think like, yo, like when I was in a relationship, I was like, yo, she could be cheating on me right now. I don't even know. You never know. You never know. Just want to put that out there. You never. I'm not. No, that's negativity. Yeah, you never know. She
So
could
all
be
the
a
fellas
hoe.
out there,
Mika
watch
said,
your back.
Answer, babe.
Of course not.
I heard a little crack.
Of course not.
Of course not.
Why you doing that to Rose Mika? You my girl, my boo boo, my baby. Why you doing this to me?
Yeah, no shit. You just finished watching your man's in them live, and your man's Gus the Third.
I'm your man's Bello.
I'm your man's Austin Felix.
I'm your man's Kyrie.
And I'm your man Shakespeare.
And this is your man's in them live. You can always check us out on all social media platforms and all that other stuff.
I'm your man Shakespeare. Thanks for watching. Tune into your Mans and Them Live Wednesdays at 9 p.m. on YouTube. And catch your audio on Spotify and all your streaming platforms.